Good morning and happy Monday. I'm running very late this morning, but my husband and I just got home from last night from a trip, a really whirlwind trip to New York City. It was a 24-hour trip, and so I am running behind this morning. I'm actually getting ready to go out the door in just a few minutes to go speak at a local event here. But anyway, I wanted to hop on and do our morning motivation show even if it's late, because I had a couple things that I wanted to share with you this morning. So this is a picture that we took on the Staten Island ferry, and I just adore this picture. I posted it on Instagram last night. So good morning. I'm so glad to have you here today. For those of you who are new, my name is Crystal Payne, and I am the founder of MoneySavingMom.com, as well as the author of the book Say Goodbye to Survival Mode, and also the creator of the 14-day online course called Make Over Your Mornings. And I am wife to Jesse, who I just showed you in the picture, and I am mom to Catherine, who is 10, Caitlin, who is 8, and Silas, who is 6. And I know I love that picture. We were in New York City with our friends Annalene and Mornay. They are from South Africa, and they had this their camera took amazing pictures. When we took the pictures with our phone, it just wasn't at all what it looked like with their camera. So anyway, welcome. So glad to have you all here. I wanted to talk today about 3 reasons you should make time for fun. And Jessica, I'm getting ready to go speak at an event, so that's why I'm look a little bit more put together this morning. Okay, so 3 reasons you should make time for fun. I was thinking about this because Jesse and I, we kind of, in the middle of a busy week and a busy time of year, we made the time to go and go to New York City and have this 24-hour trip. And it might seem like, why would you go in December when there's a lot of other things going on? And I was just thinking about that during the 24-hour period and how important it is to make time for fun, because we can get so busy and we can just feel like we have so much we need to do, so much we should do, so many obligations, and we're just rushing through life and we don't take time to have fun. And this what I'm going to share today is for me, because this is something that I struggle with. I am a productivity person and I like to check things off my to-do list, and I have to really be intentional about stopping to take time to breathe. So number 1, it relaxes you. And maybe you're not like me, but for people who are type A and very driven, we need to remind ourselves to relax. We need to remind ourselves to breathe. So when Jesse and I were in New York City and we were away from all of the to-dos, we were away from our kids, we left our kids. It was the first time that he and I had gone somewhere and left our kids for a trip, and I think we think it was about 3 years. And so it was good to just get away from all the noise and the busyness and the to-dos and the must-dos, and to just have time to breathe. To just breathe. And I realized that I felt like I've been kind of holding my breath for months and months, and just having that time to breathe, it really relaxed me. So take time to have fun because it relaxes you, and we need to be relaxed sometimes. Number 2, it re-energizes you. We need to refuel ourselves. If we just go and go and go and go and go, and we never take time to refuel, we're gonna feel burned out and exhausted. So it re-energizes you. I've been feeling really tired and exhausted. And honestly, I was thinking, why are we going on this trip when I'm already tired and exhausted? But let me tell you, taking that time to just step away from it all and to just do fun stuff. We went to a Broadway show. We went to a really nice restaurant, which we don't do very often. We got to hang out with our dear, dear friends. We got to take the Staten Island ferry, see Wall Street. We went to Rockefeller Center with about every single other person in New York City. It seemed like the crowds were crazy. But taking that time to do that, it re-energized me. I have to tell you, on the plane ride home yesterday, I just thought, I was tired when I left, and I'm kind of tired from all the walking, but I feel so re-energized and ready to jump back into life. So taking time to have fun re-energizes you. And number 3, it reminds you of what's really important. Getting away from all of the to-dos gives you a fresh and clear perspective on life. And I feel like it just kind of cleared out my head. So I was able to see things a little differently and come back to this week and come back to a lot of to-dos and a lot of things that we have going on with a fresh perspective, reminding me of what's really important. And my marriage is what matters, and my kids are what matters, and people, and not all these projects and these projects and productivity. That's not what matters most. It's the people in my life. So taking time for the people in my life is what's really important. So taking time to have fun. Now for you, you might say, well, there's no way on earth we can go to New York City. That's not something we can do. And we did it very inexpensively because we have traveled a lot this year for business. And so we had a lot of credit. So our hotel stay cost us actually $4, and we've got food and everything. We had credit because we always stay at the same hotel chain. And we also got our airline tickets for free, because when you always use the same airline, you're able to then earn some free tickets. Usually it's 1 or 2 every year. We don't use credit cards, or we could earn a lot more. But anyway, so the whole trip, other than we paid for the Broadway show, which was expensive, and we paid for a nice dinner out. But other than that, a little bit of transportation fees, but not much. And so it actually wasn't that expensive, but it's still, maybe you don't have that in your budget, or you don't travel for business, so you don't get the perks of traveling for business. But you can find a way in your life to have fun, because you need to make it a priority, especially in December when it's so busy. Making time for fun will relax you, it will re-energize you, and it will remind you of what's really important. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. I also wanted to mention that this afternoon I am going to do a scope on 7 jobs that work-at-home moms can do. So if you are interested in looking for a job that you can do from home, or 7 jobs, I guess it should be more like the stay-at-home moms who want to be work-at-home moms can do. I'm going to share 7 very jobs that basically anyone can do, that you don't need to have skills, and I mean, you need to have some skills or develop some skills, but not have a lot of experience or training or relationships already built. So we'll be talking about 7 jobs that moms can do from home, and that will be about probably 3 or 3:30 Central Time. It kind of depends upon we are driving an hour to this speaking event and then driving back, and I'm not sure how long that's all going to take, but hopefully about 3 or 3:30 this afternoon. So anyway, I hope you have a wonderful day. Make sure to take some time for fun, and I will see you back this afternoon around 3 or 3:30 Central Time. Have a great day.